Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed Rez. I'm the Channel SC manager from the Eastern Turkey. Today I will give you a presentation about how to code Aruba and HPE solutions, or what we call HPE networking solutions. I will go with you through some um, practical and common scenarios and solutions that you might face during your day-to-day work. So let's start to gain some time. Uh, I will start first with a simple requirement for Wi-Fi access. So if you have a customer who called you and he gave you the requirement like I have a building consists of 10 floors, each floor consists of 12 access points. So the total number of access points would be 10 multiplied by 12. I will have 120 access points, and he want only internet coverage and some bandwidth limitations, which is actually part from our firewalls. um, we will speak about the switches after that, but let's know now how to code Aruba Wi-Fi solutions. So first of all, uh, let's go here to the same presentation that most of you saw during our enablement sessions. So let's first, yes, scroll down. Yes, here. So, as you can see here, here is the portfolio for the Wi-Fi for the WLAN connectivity. And as we discussed during the enablement session, that we have multiple access points, multiple options. We have starting from low end to medium range and the high density access points. So let's go back to the requirement. The customer requirement is for internet coverage only. So I can offer the customer the low end access point because or the low density access point because it's only internet access, so I can go with 103 or 200 depending on the cost, but usually we recommend to go with the 200 series because 200 series is the future because it supports the new 11 AC standard. So I have decided now to go with the 200 series, and the 200 series as we discussed, each series from our indoor access point has an odd and even number. For example, 200, we have 205 and 204. Okay, 205 with built-in antenna and 204 with external antenna. Usually, we recommend or we quote usually access point with integrated antenna. So usually we go with the odd number. So for example, 205, 215, 225, and 325. Okay, so we have decided now the access point type, okay, which is a 205, and as per the customer requirement, he want 120 access point because he has 10 floors with 12 access points per each floor, so he wants 120 access points. So I need now to decide 120 is not a small deployment, so I should go with a controller-based deployment, not instant deployment. At the end, it's bears the customer requirement. He might ask you to go for instant solution only, but traditionally we go with uh, controller-based solution for such deployments. So 120, I need to choose a controller type. So I will go back again to the same slide. I will see which controller best, best fits my solution. So 7030 support maximum 64 access points. So I should go to the 7205 because it supports 256 access points. So I have now decided number of access point, decided the controller type, and I have decided the access point type. So the next is to code for the customer. So I should go now to Aruba Networks. Okay, so I will go to Aruba Networks website. From the website, I will find something called ordering guides. Okay, so I will go here, menu, then to resources, ordering guides. Those ordering guides, it will guide me one step by step until I complete the full BOQ and the full code for Aruba access point. So let's start. I have decided to go the 200 series, so I will search for the 200 series. Yes, here I find the ordering guide for the 200 series. I will download the ordering guide. Okay, I can see now. First of all, I need to select the AB model. Do I need to go with 204 with antenna connector or external antenna, or 205 with integrated antenna? I will choose 205. So I will take the 205 is my first. Then I will go to the price list. I will search here for 205. Okay, control F, search. Okay. Here 205. So I will copy the 205, Control C, and I will go to my Excel sheets. Let's open the Excel sheet and paste here. Okay. So uh, copy and paste. Okay. So and I will multiply by 120, which is the quantity that I want. Okay. So first of all, I have added the access point. Uh, then I will need to add the accessories for the access point. So the second part is to add whatever available in the ordering guide. So uh, as you can see here, if you go with controller based access point, these are the models, and if you go with the instant access point, these are the models. You need to choose. If you decided to code for instant access point, you need to choose the part number that ends with RW, which stands for rest of the world. Okay, so uh, each you have choose 205, which is a regular model and traditional model. You need to see here the configuration impact. There is a requirement to add BOE injector or AC adapter if your switches do not support BOE. Okay, as you can see here, all the models ship with ceiling rail adapters for flat rails in the box. So it comes with one mounting kit, but usually we add an optional mounting kit, another mounting kit. So we need now to add the powering accessories. So if my customer um, has no intention to upgrade the switches to BOE or BOE plus, I need to add a power adapter. I can add BOE midspan injector, or I can add the AC adapter. So I can add the ABACUN or the BD3501G-AC. So I will choose this one. Okay, the power adapter. I'll take it, copy, then I will go to the price list. I will search. Okay, I found it. So I will take now the power adapter. I'll go to my Excel sheet and I will paste the same quantity because each access point will need a power adapter if we don't have a BOE injector. Then what else? I need to go to this number 2. As you can see here, there is also configuration impact, add AC power cable. So I need to add AC power cable here, add powering accessories. So I will choose the powering cable that is applicable for my country. I will choose the UK because it's uh, more the most usable power adapter in the region. But you can choose whatever applicable to your area. So also I will search here. Okay, the cost is 0, but you need to add um the cable in case you want to make sure that the power adapter that will be delivered to the customer has the right uh, pins. Okay, 120 Okay, let's go again to the ordering guide. So what is else? Number 3, add mounting option accessories. It's optional because, as we said, each access point is shipped will be shipped with ceiling rail adapters, but usually we recommend to add the optional mounting kit. So you can choose the mounting kit based on your requirement. We have a lot of mounting kits. You can add the basic one, with color black or color white, or you can add the recommended one, AB200 W2, which is a secure box style to save the cable that will be connected to the access point. Okay, so you can choose whatever you want. I want the black, the white color, so I will take this one, copy, and I will search in the price list. Okay, so I search now, control F. Okay, next. Okay, see, go to my view, and I need 120 mounting kit because each access point will need a mounting kit. So for each access point, you need to make sure from three items. First of all, the access point itself. The second point is the mounting kit, then the powering adapter. Should we add a power adapter or the switches will support BOE plus? It's optional. So make sure you during your site survey to check with the customer if the switches support BOE or BOE plus or not. If the switches support, so the power adapter will be optional. If the switches does not support the BOE or BOE plus, so you need to add the power adapter here. Okay, so now we have quoted the access point part. If you go back to the ordering guide, you will see another optional item, okay, which is the let's go back again, sorry. I'm trying to now you will see another option. Select antenna AB2054 only. So you need to select your antenna if you choose the AB2054. Okay. So because we have it choose AB205, so we don't need to choose any antenna. But if you decided to go with access point with external antenna, you need to choose the antenna. And as you can see here, it will give you the antenna port number with the quantity mentioned here. So you can choose, okay, if I need this antenna, I will take quantity too. Okay. So the question is, you might ask me, how can I decide the best antenna for me, or what is the difference between them? So you can go to Aruba Networks and you can search for the antenna metrics. Okay, so you can compare the antennas through the antenna matrix to know which antenna you would like to use. So you might decide to, I will need to go with omnidirectional antenna, with sector antenna, and so on. And you need to make sure you added the right quantity of the antenna with each access point. And optionally, you can add a mounting kit for the antenna, but as you can see here from the comments, it's compatible only with antenna 25A, 28, 35A, and 38. And also, so very important to notice the mounting options for each antenna from those types. So you can see here, antenna 1W, I can see that it is direct mounted, all of them direct mounted. Some antenna you can see it will need uh, a cable in order to connect the antenna to the access point. But here it is direct mounted, so you don't need any cable, you can direct mount to the access point. Okay, and we have here also some options to cover the access point for AB205. So for AB205 only, it's optional to get some covers. What is the usage of those covers? If you want to paint the access point. So if you want to paint the access point, so in order not to corrupt the access point itself, we have it for you some covers. So you can use the covers, mount them on top of the access point, bend them first, then mount them on top of the access point, and you can bend the access point in any color you want, in blue, black, red, whatever the color that that's suitable for your building and your workplace. Okay, so as you can see here, most of them are optional, but the very important things to add is the access point itself, the power adapter, and the mounting kit. Okay, so we have now finished the configuration for the access point. Now we need to go to the configuration related to the controller. So for the controller, it's very easy. Now as we mentioned before, we have choose the controller 7205. So I need to go to the price list and search for controller 7205. Okay. Yes. Okay. As you can see here, we have 7205, 7210, and so on. I will choose 7205. This 7205 I need to add here. The quantity should be 1 or 2 depending on the high availability. So I will choose 2. I am assuming that the customer want a highly available solution. So I have added quantity 2. And regarding the what is else should be added to the controller, we should add the licenses. So first of all, we have added the controller, we need to add the license. So I will go to the license section. I have now 3 part numbers or 4 part numbers, which is very important. First of them is the license dash AB. I need to add the AB license and the BIF license and RFB license. AB license, it's mandatory in order to activate the access point. So I need to make sure I will take this part number. Okay, so I will go to my uh, Excel sheet and I will add the license. License quantity should match the controller. So license quantity should match the number of access points. So I will add 120. Okay, then I have also 2 optional license, BIF and RFB. BIF license is used for firewalling. If I want to implement the firewall layer 7 firewall, if I want to make bandwidth limitations, if I want to limit certain applications. So I will assume that the customer want the firewall license. So I will take the firewall license. Okay, I will add it here. I need to make sure that the quantity of the firewall license is exactly matching the quantity of the AB license. So if I used only 100 firewall license, only 100 AB will work. So I need to make sure that the quantity of the BIF license matching the AB license. And I have also the enterprise is a RFB license, which is for wireless security, wireless IPS and IDS detection. And I have something called the enterprise license, which includes a combination from all the licenses, the AB, BIF, and RFB, in addition to something called Airwave license. I will talk about it in a while. Okay, so now your quotation is ready. You have the controller, you have the license, which is very important, and you have the access point, including the mounting kit and the powering adapter. Okay, the option power adapter. So now the quotation is ready. Your BOQ is ready. You need to send it for pricing and special discount. Let's take another scenario where the customer asked you for, let's assume it's the same requirement, but he asked for data, voice, video, and some critical bandwidth requirements. So I need to go to a higher access point. In this case, I might need to go with the 215 or 225 or 325, depending on the customer requirement, if you want to wave 2 from now. Okay. But as we said during our enablement session, Wave 2 is not ready. We don't have any clients that support Wave 2 in the market now. So Wave 2 is not ready. But it may be the customer choice. You want Wave 2 for future deployment. So, okay, so my quotation is ready now. Let's take another example. So we have another example here for a requirement from customer. It's a hospitality customer with 500 rooms, 502 rooms. Customer want to minimize the cabling, and the hotel will add telephony and IPTV inside each room, and the customer want to have visibility on number of guests, total traffic, and so on. So in this case, it's a hospitality customer, and the customer want to minimize the cable and provide some wired devices inside each room. So if I go back to Aruba portfolio, I will find something called the hospitality access point with Wi-Fi and downlink ports. So I can use the downlink ports. So I can use the downlink ports to empower the wired devices inside each room. Okay, so uh, let me go now back to the ordering guide. So first of all, I will go again to the ordering guide. I will search for the ordering guide for the 205H. So yes, it's available here. Download the ordering guide. So first of all, I will select the AB model. So I will take AB205H. Okay, so I will take AB205H, copy, go to the price list and search here for AB205H. Okay, take copy and paste. According to the customer requirements, he has 502 rooms. So I need to add 500 access points. So I need to choose 502 as a quantity for the access point. And let's go back to the ordering guide. So I selected the AB model. I selected controller based, not instant. Okay. I might choose to use instant. In this case, I will not add a controller. Now, the customer has BOE switches, so I will not add powering adapter because it's optional. So I will not add the powering adapter. Now I need to choose the mounting kit. We have two mounting kits, MNT2 and MNTR. If I go back again, okay, so I need to add the mounting option. It's a mounting accessory. It's optional because AB205H come with built-in mounting kit, but I might need to add the mount dash 2 for secure and dual gang wall boxes. So I will go here to the price list. I will search for control F, control B, find next here, and take control C. I will go to my search sheet and I paste. Okay. Okay. So uh, let's go to the ordering guide again. There are some optional accessories. I don't need spares. I don't need console cable. So I'm done with the ordering guide for the access point. So now I will choose a controller. Number of access point is 502. So I need to choose something that's suitable. So I will go back to the controller matrix. I will see here that the most suitable one is 7 to 10 because it supports 512 access point. If the customer, if this is a phase one from the project and the customer want to upgrade in the future to add more rooms, in this case it's better to go with the 7220 or 7240 depending on the customer forecast. But let's assume now it's a one-shot project. So in this case, I will add 7 to 10, and as we discussed before, I will search for 7 to 10. So I will take 7 to 10 from here. Sorry for that. 7 to 10. Okay. I will take it as an example. Control C, copy, and I will use it here. Quantity 2 for redundancy. License is centralized, so I don't need to add two licenses. It's already central. So, okay. So I will need to add the license now. So I will add AB license and F license. So take the copy from here. This should match the quantity of success points. So 502 and 502. Okay. Now the customer want to he wants to have visibility also on the total number of guests, and he wants to have visibility of total traffic, and he wants to have visibility and monitoring. So in this case, and set some alarms also, the access point is down, I need to add a network management. Let's assume we will add the airwave. Through the airwave, we can monitor the network to know more statistics about the network and the usage of the network. So I need to add their wave, so I will go back again to airwave is site their devices, their number of devices. So I will go back here to see the airwave. Okay, here I will go now with a new license, which is license as airwave. Is for one device, as you can see from the description. So I will copy and I will add here the airwave license, and this license should be 504. Why 504? Because I have 502, 502 access point, and I have two controllers. So the total number of devices are 500 devices. So I will add 502, 504. Okay. If you add it from the beginning, the enterprise license, which includes the AB license, BIF license, RFB license, and Airwave license. So this license will has all the features that we want, AB, BIF, RFB, and Airwave. Please make sure if you add this license, for example, if I decided now to go with the enterprise license, okay, so I will delete all these type of licenses. Okay, so I will add 502 because I have only 502 at this point, but in this case I need to be careful. I need to add two extra airwave licenses to accommodate the two controllers. So in this case I need to go here and take this license again. At quantity 2. Okay, so in this case, the AB license and the firewall license, RFB license will be 502, but the airwave license will be 504 because we have added extra two airwave license because we have 504 devices, including the access points and the controllers. Okay, so we are ready now. Please make sure also that the customer will has a server for the airwave, or you add an airwave server. If you want the airwave specs, it's easy. You go to our support site, support.arubanetworks.com. Okay, from this site, you go to documentation. It's for free. Okay, and go to the airwave here. Okay, search for your version. Here is notes here. If you click here, you will see something called server sizing guide. So you click on server sizing guide, you will download the guide. Okay, open. Okay, I will go here. I will see actually what is required. Tested hardware platform. So I will choose the platform. So for example here I have 504 devices, so I might go with this device, or it's okay for me because it's not very away from 500. If I have 100 devices, 200, 300, so I will go with this specs. If I have more than 500, I will go with the specs, and so on. Okay, so this how to add also, or to size the server that will host the airwave. And airwave come with built-in operating system, with built-in Linux operating system, so we don't need to add any operating system to the server. Just bring hardware server, and you will take ISO image from the website for the airwave, you burn it on the server, and everything is okay. Okay, let's go to more advanced scenario. In this scenario, a customer uh, he doesn't tell you any requirement. and you don't know any requirement about the customer, he told you, I have the floor plans, I have 10 floors, and I will give you the floor plans as you can see here, and you do the sizing. You come and do site survey and do the sizing. Okay, so before you go to make the site survey, we have something called visual RF. Visual RF plan. It's available on our website, so you can go to our website here to the same to the support site, but you need to log in this time. Okay, so you click on login here. Okay. It's available if you have access to the partner center, you have access to the support site. So login. Okay, so when you log in, you'll see a new tab called download software. So you can come to download software here and RF plan. You will see the visual RF plan, so you can download the visual RF plan from here. When you download the visual RF plan, you will have this window. So this window, okay. So you can start to add your canvas here. Give it a name, for example, test. Okay, then start here, create test. Okay, and then add building. Call it building one. Okay, okay. Side building one. I'll start to add floor plan for each floor. So we start here. Um, let's take one. Let's take one floor as a simple example for here. Work and go to this here, here. Okay. Upload. Okay. Then I will need manually to measure the floor size. So first zoom. Each door is around 90 centimeters. So I will add uh, 0.5. Okay, then click on OK. It will give me the total floor width and height here. Okay, automatically. Then I will click on save and close. It will give me the floor layouts as you can see here. I will start to draw the walls, and then I will choose the wall type. Right click on the wall itself. It will give me concrete, cubical, drywall, or glass. I will choose, for example, drywall, and this one should be concrete, for example. So we will add it concrete, and so on. Okay. At the end, when you finish, you can click on save. I will give you one example that's already finished. I'll take one from here. Okay. As you can see here, the distribution of access point will give you also the heat maps and so on. So at the end, when you finish the whole floors, you will go to your building. For example, you will choose a certain building, right click on the building and click on show bill of materials. Okay, okay, open. Okay, we should wait, but when you click on show bill of materials, it will show. Yes, it's downloading now. Okay, so you will see, as you can see here, you'll see the heat maps and everything. You'll see the floor layouts and so on. At the end of this sheet, you will see something called campus total or summary. So the total number of access point, it will give you the total number of access point, 140 access points. So you need 140 access points for this solution. You will follow the same method to build the VQ. You will add the access point, mounting kit, power adapter, then the controller, two for high availability, and you will add the license based on number of access point, and so on. Okay, so this is very important to size a solution based on the visual RF. After that, you can take this file with you to the customer site while doing site survey to verify the heat maps and verify everything. And after that, you can guarantee the results coming from the visual RF. Okay. So this is another scenario. We have also a third scenario where the customer will send you RFP. In this case, you need to look for certain items in the RFP. Like, for example, let me go now scroll down. Here, first of all, you can see wireless controller module. So this is for controller. Quantity 2. So I need two controllers. I need to look for number of access points needed by this controller. I need to look for number of users and look for the throughput. So here, it's required 256. Okay, and I will scroll down. I will see some interfaces. So I need to make sure my controller support those type of interfaces, and it needs 12 gig throughput and 800 users. So for 256, I will go back again here to the controller matrix. I will find that 7205 is almost applicable for my requirement. So I will choose 7205. Okay, then I will go back to I decided the controller model. I need to make sure then I will open the datasheet of 7205 to make sure that all the specs are compliant with the 7205. After that, I will go to the second. Yes, I will see here uh, indoor access points requirement. So quantity is 78. So 256 7205 support 256, so it will be okay. You'll be able to manage. Oh, so what is the requirement? I need to look for number of interfaces required, and I need to look for the MIMO requirement. So if I scroll down, I will see here, okay, he requires 2 by 2 MIMO with this throughput rate. So in this case, 2 by 2, I will go back again to the matrix of access point. I will find that 2 by 2 is supported for 103 and the 200 series and above. So I will choose the 200 series because the customer asked for 11 AC. As you can see here, he asked for 800 meg, and he asked for 11 AC support. So I go up again. Yes, here, high performance 11 AC access point. So I will choose the 200 series 205 because it supports 11 AC and 2 by 2. So now I have decided the model of the access point, and I have decided the model of the controller, and also I can see here he wants network management, so I quantity 1, so I will add the airwave based on number of access point required. So I have decided the model of access point. I will build the BQ based on the same mechanism we discussed at the beginning of this session, and I will add the controller with the license, and I will add the airwave for management, and so on. So I have built now the BQ. I can send it for pricing and discounting. But after that, I need to make sure I need to open the data sheets. Everything is available on Aruba website. So you can go to Aruba website. As you can see here, go to menu, resources, data sheets. Okay, so you go to data sheets, you will find the data sheets for all our products. So you can choose certain products. So for example, I will choose a 200 series data sheet. Then I will compare whatever in the specs here with the data sheet to make sure that the 200 series is compliant. And if the 200 series is not compliant, you need to go back to the SE, the local SE working on this opportunity or on this account to discuss with him what is the most suitable solution to recover from this scenario and from this issue where we are not compliant with all the specs. Okay, so Now we have discussed how can we build the code for Aruba in different scenarios in a clear customer requirement or through RFB or through Visual RF. So we have discussed almost all the scenarios that you might face during your day-to-day work. Okay, so this for Aruba part, we will have another session near. I will send you also another session near about how to build the quotation for HB switches. Okay, okay. Thank you and see you in another session. Bye bye.